What's up guys, this is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to be doing one of the more anticipated guns of the year. We're going to be doing the first shots of the new Glock 48, the single stack that just came out recently. This and the 43X, I have them both, believe it or not. We're going to be doing a versus video on these two guns later this week. For now, we're just going to shoot this gun and see how it feels and give you some of the basic details about it. To get this out of the way, yes, at least for me, the 48 and the 43X fits in every 43 holster that I have, including the one I carry with most of the time, which is a Incog holster by G-Code. There's a lot of great holsters out there. You don't have to use this one. I really like them though. It's just easy to pick up and whatnot. So the thing that makes this super unique, again, is a 10-round pistol with a Glock 19 length slide, although it is single stack, so it is long and thin, which theoretically makes it good for carry if something like a 19 or a 26 is too thick near your belt line, especially for you bigger guys, me included lately. The grip is going to be a little bit smaller, although it is bigger than the 43. Initially I said this is just a 43 with a magazine extension. That's actually not true. The grip circumference is a little bit larger, and which it creates another problem. It makes it more comfortable than the 43. Downside is the 43 magazines are not the same size. That's actually a PPQ magazine. That's funny. I got the PPQ out here also. But these are just a little bit wider, so these will not work in your 43. But they will work in the 43X. I know because I'm using the 43X magazines right now. Now, one of the things that I'm going to change is these awful sights. I've never liked the Glock sights, but it seems like as the pistols get better and better and they leave these placeholder sights on there, they just seem to get worse and worse. So I'm going to shoot with them today, but for the full review, you got to understand that most of the rounds down are probably going to be with the upgraded Mariglo Spartan sights, because I got them inside, I just haven't put them on yet. One of the things I immediately didn't like about the gun is going to be the texture. I think they should have added more texture. They have the 43 texture on this as opposed to the new Gen 5 RTF3 texture. I like that they made the hump less pronounced. I'm a big fan of that. Much less pronounced than on the larger frame guns. And I like the extra slide and sight radius that you're gonna get on this gun. I think it's gonna make it a little bit more controllable and a little bit more accurate, but let's find out.
Is hump a scientific term?
What?
Smaller hump a scientific term?
It is, yeah. I think most guys are looking for a bigger hump these days. Handles very nice. I can already tell you it handles better than my 43. We're about 15 yards. It's a 6-inch plate. It's not too bad.
That was pretty good.
Mag is stuck in my rear pocket there. Makes reloading a little bit slower. Plate rack is all messed up, but you can see there's about 2 feet of snow between me and it, so it's gonna stay that way. So far so good. Like I said, it's a little bit bigger version of the 43 that's a little bit more controllable, yet while still being smaller and a little bit easier to carry than a 19. This is gonna run into the lines of people that are not your super tactical guys. If you're running a Glock 19, you're super comfortable with it and you like it, this is not gonna replace it. This is gonna be for people who run the 43 right now and they think it might be a little too small and they want something a little more shootable and a little more controllable. Let's start. You ready?
Okay.
All right, so my wife's gonna shoot this because she carries a Glock 43. My camera work is not as good as yours. I'm out of focus already. So put her up.
You ready?
Focus on the front sight, trigger press all the way to the rear, slow and steady. All right, so we're coming at you live here from Sleepy Hollow. My wife's gonna be shooting the Glock 48. So one of the things we found out with my wife shooting is she doesn't have quite as strong a grip as maybe I do or some of you more experienced shooters out there. So the lack of texture here was really an issue for her with the accuracy compared to this souped up 43 that she normally shoots. She normally shoots a gun that has a bunch of stippling all over it. So during this, the gun was kind of slipping out of her hand a little bit, and it was kind of just messing with her shooting a little bit. So maybe the texture is great for carry, but I do believe it's a little bit subpar for shooting, especially in adverse weather conditions like this. We had 40 below 3 days ago, and now it's 40 above. So everything is just soaked out here. So no matter what you do, there's so much mist and water. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. You had to though. Shoots quick. I mean, we're at 20 yards here. It's pretty good. Glock 48. All right, so now we're gonna take the 48 and we're gonna shoot it at 50 yards. One of the downsides of shooting at 50 yards today is even with my blingy ass gold targets, I'm having a hard time seeing because like I said, we're in Sleepy Hollow here now because it's gotten completely foggy. So I'll do the best I can. Fairly white background, whitish fog, white sights. That's one of the reasons why I really prefer a high definition front sight. It really gives you that contrast that you're looking for a good sight picture. So we'll see how we do. Not too bad so far. A little bit quicker at the end. Handles very well. Personally, I don't know about you, but I think it handles better than the 43. I think it's got a little bit less recoil. It's a little bit more controllable. I don't think I could shoot that quickly at 50 yards with the 43. I'm gonna do 500 plus rounds at least through this. I'm gonna do a comparison with the Glock 43X this week. I wanna do some comparisons with the Glock 26 and the SIG P365. Both of those I also have. Maybe throw the Taurus G2C in there. Let me know which comparisons you wanna have in the next couple weeks. Comparison videos are fairly easy and they're highly requested, and I've got a bunch of popular guns right now. So kind of give me an order of which comparison video you'd wanna see, and we can throw those out along with the full review. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.